Do we need another Arkham game? I'm not talking about the Lego game because I needed that shit at birth. But do we need a standalone Batman game? Seems to be one being made by Rocksteady right now. But with Suicide Squad losing 200 million, and I and others are justifiably very, we're lowering our expectations quite a bit. The problem with a new standalone game, even if it's good, is the fact that Arkham can't recapture the magic a second time. I mean, it came out at the perfect time. Batman was in a lull for a long time, especially after Batman Returns, and while the other movies like Forever is funny, it's not, it doesn't hold a candle to 89 or even the 60s Batman, to be fair. I was very young when I discovered Batman. I remember going through my uncle's VHS tapes and finding the animated series and loving it. And eventually, I got Batman Vengeance, which is the game that pretty much you play an episode of the animated series. And I loved the Dark Knight trilogy as they were coming out, so I obviously picked up Batman Begins, which coincidentally has fear takedowns and a lot of other elements that would go into a Arkham game. They wanted a Dark Knight game to fit in with the movie of the same name. Pandemic was creating one that's open world, but with dealings falling through, the engine not being able to support an open world game like that, they had to look other places. Eventually getting a meeting with Rocksteady, who said, let's put this shit in the asylum. And they said, yeah, that sounds good. And oh my god, was it good. Was it great. It was fantastic. It was amazing. It was beautiful. It was a symphony. And everybody used to say, this game makes you feel like Batman. And I mean, sure, it now shows age and the combat is stiff compared to Night and even City and Origins, but story-wise, music-wise, atmosphere, the graphics still hold up perfectly, but also with how stiff the combat feels, it just shows that Rocksteady was learning throughout their journey creating these games. Every single one pushed the combat and the gadgetry and what you can do as Batman, giving you more and more options to kind of play how you want it. And eventually, City gets revealed, Batman Arkham videos get started, and everyone needs to subscribe. And it was even better than Asylum, being my personal favorite and the personal favorite of so many. Arkham City was special because it gave you this more open experience, but still feeling contained enough like Asylum did, that you're still trapped with all these criminals. And while sure, the twist in Wonder Tower isn't good or even, it's very dumb. I don't like it. I don't get it. I never have. But that twist, when Joker dies at the end, is so heartbreaking. It legitimately felt like we lost a friend. But City leaves me broken. And I'm gonna cry thinking about it. I'm just moving on. We're talking about Origins now. Arkham Origins is way better than you think it does. And a lot of people give a shit. And I don't understand why. The biggest critique was it should have been City DLC, which is understandable. It's a full-blown game. It's not like it's not like an hour DLC. It's such its own game that it has its own DLC, which is better than any of City's DLC or even Knight's. I will go on record and say Cold Car Heart is the best Arkham DLC ever. If you have never watched Heart of Ice on the animated series or played Cold Heart, you don't understand Mr. Freeze. I'm gonna say it. Mr. Freeze, he might be the best daddy of them all in all the Arkham games. He is daddy. But I think the only thing that people truly recognize how great Origins is in the boss fight department. I mean, from Deathstroke to Bane, they are memorable. They leave an impact. And I really felt like they tried to minimize... they made a good story that could fit into the Arkham games, but they really wanted to focus on something that we'd never truly got, which was a true gaming experience of, going through all the thugs and then getting to a big bad boss fight, which we had, but with many varying, uh, many varying, you know what I mean. I mean, look at this face. What the fuck? And obviously, City has Mr. Freeze boss fight, which, you know, as we talked about, Daddy, is fantastic. Origins deserves a lot more praise. But we're going to move on tonight because I feel like most people, when talking about this, we have to mainly focus on the trilogy that's recognized. But I just want to talk about Origins because it's just important too. Night. Oh, Night. What to say? I like the designs a lot, but it leaves much to be desired for me. I may get some backlash, but I never have the desire to go and play this game through. I like playing it for videos, but if you notice, it's on the DLCs, which I have more fun with. The modding community for it is incredible. Without the modders who make the game actually interesting and bring more people in, I really don't feel like it deserves to be the top spot. And listen, Night is a great game, don't get me wrong. This isn't a video on why Night makes me want to piss my pants or anything. I will say that the ending with Scarecrow is fantastic, while the Arkham Knight story is kind of bad as a character. Like the Arkham Knight story within the game, not like the entire game story. It's kind of shitty, and I make fun of Jason Todd a lot in this channel and in my everyday life, but I do like his character outside of this game. I love Jason. Jason's one of my favorite Robins. He's definitely second place. Dick is my favorite, and I am proud of Dick. But Jason is whiny and low-key a little bitch. Someone hand me that crowbar. But that ending with Scarecrow, as we see Joker get put into that cell, and you hear him say, "I need you." I honestly won't say anything else about this or this game because those three words speak for themselves. Joker needs Batman. Batman needed Joker. When Joker died, Batman needed closure. Now jumping to today with shitty Suicide Squad. By the way, I have played Suicide Squad once in my life. And that was for one video that I made. After that video, and that was edited, I deleted it. I never played it since, never re-downloaded it since, never got the desire to. It's just a sad reminder that ego can go after everyone. I mean, they thought that this would hit because, hey, we made the Arkham game, baby, you love us. Please give us your money. But we clearly hated this, so I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. But now with that in mind, and the rest of the video in mind, we go back to the original question of, do we need another Arkham game? And the answer to me is no. Those are 4 games, 4 wonderful games, loved by millions that people have played millions upon millions of hours into collectively. That's such an important legacy and important stamp in Batman. Arkham is going to be recognized to Batman as the 60s Batman, 89, the Dark Knight trilogy. Fuck that. And to be recognized compared to the Killing Joke, the Long Halloween, from gameplay to world exploration to music. I don't want that legacy to be ruined. And sure, I don't have to play it. Or, I don't even have to acknowledge it like I do Suicide Squad, but it has the name. Suicide Squad doesn't have the name, and this does. This has Arkham. This continues the Arkham story in the Arkhamverse. It's official, and it's hard to ignore that. And when you put that name on it, that's a stamp of approval. Saying that, yes, this is officially canon. I just don't want to see this crash and burn like so many other things do. But I don't know. What do you think? Do you want another one? Or is it even fucking necessary? I also want to do more videos like this, so let me know what you think and what other things I should talk about. And any hot takes, because I want to make a video on people's hot takes. And I'm also going to put a community post about it, so stay tuned for that. Put your hot take. Thanks for watching. This is new kind of content. I'm very nervous how it's going to turn out. this is my first time kind of lightly scripting something. I like made a script, but just used it as outline for the topics I want to talk about. So yeah, just let me know, and thank you for watching. This has been Ace reporting live. Back to you, Jim.